Technology sucks donkey dolls. Like, seriously, what the hell? I'm just trying to play a bloody match. I get a new pair of headphones that I'm trying to connect, and it's just not working. Nobody can hear me. I don't even know if it's Henry's fault or if it's my fault. It's probably somebody here in between. I'm going to blame Chris on this one. Just because everything started to work perfectly until he showed up, and then he showed up and it just went to crap. Listen, guys, I played in the first one of these, and it was great. I won my first match, and then Henry gave me a whole bunch of horror questions, and that killed me. So I'm really happy that we're moving into this tournament. So I'm just excited to get going and excited to play Chris.
Hello, everybody. I ain't just here to have fun. I respect any lot of player. This is my first time playing this type of format, but I'm looking forward to a lot of previous matches to get ready and I'm excited. I'm not sure if they win or not, but either win or lose, it'll be a fun one. May the best person win. And I have no grudges against the internet or anything. Stuff happened.
Yeah, you better not have any grudges against anybody. Sandy only has a grudge against the concept of hearing, technology, and horror. And luckily, he signed up for this horror match. So let's go ahead and get our first category of horror. No, I'm just kidding. We all know how it all starts. This or that. So 6 questions. First one. Who directed the most Fast and Furious movies? Justin Lin or James Wan? Write your names down to a right score. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Chalkboard King, what do you have?
Justin Lin.
And Diaz.
Justin Lin.
Correct. Off to a great start. Do you want to just call it quits now and just move on to round 2? No? I guess we'll go to question 2 instead. Which movie did Dev Patel get nominated for an Oscar? Slumdog Millionaire or Lion? Five.
I had to think there for a moment.
4, 3, 2, 1. Diaz.
I believe Slumdog Millionaire. I hope.
And Sandy.
See, I was putting Slumdog, but then I remembered I don't think he was nominated, so I said Lion.
As Sandy started writing really loudly on his chalkboard, I was like, "That's too many letters." You switched it, and it is in fact Lion. In a this or that round, when one word's 80 letters and the other one's 4. Question 3. What is Emma Stone's character's name in Easy A? Is it Olive or Eve? Or is it Adam or Pickle? I tried to go, with the Olive and Eve joke there. 5, 4, 3, 2. This is why I need Kaiser. He helps me. He's good back and forth with me. 3, 2, 1. Sandy.
Olive.
And Diaz.
Olive.
You got all of those points. I'll see myself out. Question 4. Vinnie Jones plays the same character in both Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels and Snatch. True or false? That's an interesting one.
Good question.
Yeah, it really is.
You like that?
Actually.
That's the only way you can get a question like that is from this format. So whenever I doubt myself with this format, I'm like, 50-50, that's too easy. Or it limits me. Nope, these are fun. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Diaz.
I hope it's false. I just saw Snatch for the first time recently.
And Sandy?
Oh, well, I said it's true because I do think it's true.
Unfortunately, it is false, but it does sound like something they would do in those movies. Tie game.
It's just Vinnie Jones just seems like the guy that would say, listen, I don't want to learn another guy's name, so just make it the same dude. And who's going to mess with him?
You ain't lying. I made sure it wasn't the case, but it would have been really funny if he had the same first name in both roles, but different last name, so it was a different character, because that would be real tricky. Question 5, now that we're tied. Billy Bob Thornton's character in Monsters Ball is a what? Cop or prison guard? If you just seen the trailer of that movie, you're like, I remember a uniform, but which one is it? Another time we can only write a question like this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sandy, what's your guess?
My guess is that he's a cop.
And Diaz, what's your guess?
I said prison guard.
One of you is taking the lead going into the final question, and it's Diaz. He was, in fact, a prison guard.
Started writing that down and switched it. I pictured the uniform, and I was like, no. And I thought he was a plainclothes detective in that movie, but I guess not.
No, he was actually hooking up with Halle Berry's character, who he executed the husband. He was part of that in the prison. So I read that in the synopsis. Right. I considered that for round 3. Your final question: what is the first name of Bill Paxton's character in Twister? Bill or Hank? Is he pulling a Vinnie Jones or is he pulling a Henry? And I just had a lot of fun with this round 1. These are just some interesting ones. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Diaz, are you a Twister? Are you gonna blow this question?
I think Hank. I've been a long time since I think Twister.
And Sandy?
It's Bill.
Bill played Bill. Tie game. I did the old rope-a-dope. I asked the Vinnie Jones question and thinking it was that way, and then it was actually Bill Paxton who did it. So going into round 2, these gentlemen are tied 4-4, and we're gonna go into round.
The reason why it tricks people is because they call him Billy all the time in the movie. So yeah.
Now, if I would have said Bill or Henry, all you're remembering is the E, and I could have threw you.
That might have.
All right, so round 2, gentlemen. It's also going to be whiteboard, and if you need to go to multiple choice, you're allowed to. And if you want to lock in for 2, go ahead. And then obviously we'll just pay attention. Question 1: which actor plays Adam alongside Cary Elwes in Saw? It's not a full horror, Sandy.
I am going to need multiple choice.
Are you locked in? All right, Diaz is going to lock in for 2 points, and then for Sandy only, is it A, Lee Winnell, B, Donnie Wahlberg, C, Scott Patterson, or D, Shawnee Smith? All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Diaz for 2 points.
Lee Winnell.
And Sandy for 1 point.
I said C.
It is fact Lee Winnell, so a 2-point lead for Chris. Second question. 2006 Poseidon takes place during which holiday?
Ooh.
Diaz looks like Diaz is locking in. Wow.
I'm going to lock in too.
All right, both gentlemen are going to lock in. So we're going to start off with Sandy, see if he can tie it up.
I believe it's Christmas.
And Diaz?
I believe New Year's Eve, if I remember.
It was New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve, yeah. Shit, I saw the sparklies and damn it.
Christmas would have been in the multiple choice too, so that might have tripped you up. So it was worth the shot. Question 3. What actor voiced Osmosis Jones in Osmosis Jones?
Lock.
Man, if we ever do Chris Diaz's top 100, this might be in the top 5 as quick as he wrote that.
I cannot pull his name. I need multiple choice. I'll know it exactly on multiple choice.
All right, Diaz is going to lock in for 2. And Sandy, is it A, David Spade, B, Chris Rock, C, Rob Schneider, or D, Kevin James?
Okay, so that was not what I thought.
The fact I remember this, it just remind me how bad this movie is.
Dang, I've been wanting to rewatch it. I remember liking it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Diaz for 2 points potentially.
It's associated with my name, Chris Rock.
And Sandy. There you go.
Chris Rock.
All right, so 10-5 going into the 4th question. Other than Neo and John Anderson, what is Keanu Reeves called in The Matrix?
this is wrong. I swear to God, I'm going to snap. Just going to snap.
Sandy's like, man, I might as well not be able to hear these questions the way it's going right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sandy, let's not hear you snap. Let's hear the right answer.
He's also called the One.
Not Jet Li. Chris Diaz?
No, I said the chosen one.
Yeah, specifically the One. The chosen one.
Yeah.
It's definitely, that was huge for Sandy. He is the one.
Yeah.
Glad you didn't make me go to multiple choice. They were real generic. Question 5. Now that Sandy dipped into that lead. I respect the swing there, over there, Diaz. Question 5. Who directed Gravity?
You okay with spelling?
I mean, unless it's not even close. If obviously what you said, at least just do with phonetics. That's the best I can do.
Yeah, I hate spelling this person's name.
All right, I'm going to lock.
Sandy's
Lock.
like, well, you gave me all the hints with the spelling, so I know it's not 100 other directors that I know how to spell their name. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sandy.
I said Alexander Desplat.
It's a composer, so that was an interesting swing.
It's not the fucking guy I was thinking about.
Alfonso
That's the one I was
and
thinking
the
about.
last name is very hard to.
I'll allow it. All right, so here's the deal. Sandy, if you get this right, no matter what, we're moving into round 3. If there's a chance that Diaz gets it right on 2 and you get it wrong, then that's going to be a knockout. So, because the most you can get in round 3 is 6 points. So we're at a point where it's at 5. So just the math there. So
all right.
You don't have to go 2 points. You don't have to swing, but you definitely have to get it right to guarantee round 3.
Okay.
What year saw the release of 12 Monkeys?
I have a number in my head, and I'm just not sure. I'm going to go multiple.
Five.
You know what? I tell you go lock. Like, I read
Alright.
the lead.
All right, Diaz is swinging. So this is just for Sandy. Is it A, 1990, B, 1995, C, 2000, or D, 2005?
Nope.
Well, thanks for the integrity of just 5, 4, 3, 2. Well, know what? On the bright side, get this right or it doesn't matter, Sandy. You're going into round 3, but let's see if you can dip into it. It is 95. It was 1995. What was your guess,
It's a good
Diaz?
thing.
I have 1994. I went 1 year off.
See, I had 1994 written down too, and I knew it might not be that I kept because I remember a question before, and I thought that it was 95, but I couldn't risk it, so I had to go.
I respect it. All right, so going into round 3, Sandy's familiar with this round, the revised IMDb round. So, Diaz, you're in the lead. You're going to choose between 2 groups, which is essentially, group 1 or group 2, you know what I mean? It's not whiteboard, but you can use them for notes. So, Diaz, do you want to choose In the Heights or La La Land?
In the Heights.
All right, so you're going to do the In the Heights group, and it has nothing to do with those movies. It's just a little fun,
Thank God.
Yeah.
Seriously, you're killing me.
In one of the matches recently, it was between Al Pacino and De Niro, and I was reading the plot summary, and he's like, "Al Pacino's in that movie." I'm like, "No, that's just the description of. It's just a little fun. It's just instead of being generic and saying Group 1, Group 2, or 1 and 2 or whatever." All right, so Sandy, you're down 4. Most you can get is 6 here, so you got some work to do. But hey, I got faith in you.
All right.
Your first one in La La Land, which is not really, but we're off to a bad start, but I got faith in you. Your year is 2019. Your genres: drama, horror, mystery, thriller. And your plot summary: a couple travels to Scandinavia to visit a rural hometown's fabled Swedish festival.
Suspiria?
Midsommar.
That was the one I was thinking of. Ah!
All right, so you have to hit your 2 and your 3, but you have the chance to take the lead. So we'll see how it goes.
All right, let's go.
2018 biography, drama, and romance. Would you like to hear the top build or the director?
The top build.
All right, just a reminder. 2018 biography, drama, romance. And the top build, Rami Malek.
Well, it's either we're going to be right or it's going to be wrong, but I'll say Bohemian Rhapsody.
You're going to be a queen, at least on that answer. That you're correct, so.
Oh, my God.
As I was reading it, I was like, interesting that they didn't choose music for a genre. Maybe I should have used some discretion.
That was my only hang up on the whole thing was I'm like, okay, the only thing I know that Rami did in 2018 was Bohemian Rhapsody. So,
all right, Sandy for the lead, and to avoid the TKO. 2002 drama, mystery, sci-fi thriller. In your 3 plot keywords: farm, water, and preacher.
what the fuck?
5.
Can I get a repeat, or are there no
Absolutely.
repeats, or an extension?
Yeah, if you want for round 3, I'd do a repeat just so it clicks. 2002 drama, mystery, sci-fi thriller. And your keywords: farm, water, and preacher. 5, 4, 3, 2.
I'll use another repeat.
All right. 2002 drama, mystery, sci-fi thriller. Farm, water, and preacher. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Congratulations, Chris. I believe 100% that it is the Mel Gibson Joaquin Phoenix movie, and I cannot pull the name at all.
It would have been plural. It would have been plural, but yes, signs. Well,
so those were awesome clues that I actually got in my head, just could not pull the thing out. So,
well, this is proof that if you have anything that flushes you before a match, you can easily forget a well-known movie that you know the answer to, and it's just not there. So, Sandy, me and you have a long. If somebody would have given him a sign, sorry, I had to. Sandy, we've had a long history together, multiple leagues, multiple formats, multiple signs. What are your thoughts going into the end of this round for you, and moving on into the future? Because we never know what the future is going to hold for you as a player. But what do you think after today, at least?
I mean, I'm disappointed. I missed a couple that I should have gotten, that I knew in my head, but just blanked on the names. I mean, hitting that 5-pointer would have been, I swear to God, I was sitting there. It's not fences. It's not field. I knew it was like some one name. So I'm like, field, door. I'm like, literally the whole freaking movie, I'm sitting there going, okay, there's a door, there's a farmhouse, there's a field, there's a
crop circles,
what the hell is it?
Aliens,
crop circles,
water.
Exactly. And I'm like, it's the aliens one. They hide behind the door the whole time, and I'm sitting there going, why can't I pull this name, Henry? What the hell? Repeat. I hate being the guy that asks for repeats, but it just it was there, and it just exploded in my head and never showed up anywhere. It doesn't matter. The format is great. I love the format. You know that I do. I've told you. It's good. But I always say this, and I will say this until the day I die. On any given day, in any given match, anybody can win this game.
Absolutely.
And it really, really is true. And Chris, you definitely deserve that win. I appreciate you playing today and waiting for me. But you know what? It was. It just wasn't my day today. But if I'm honored to get another chance, I swear to God, I'm going to pile drive somebody into the ground. I just demolish them. It's going to be like 21-0 by the time we get after round two.
That's what I like to hear. I actually just sent your invitation to the next tournament with Hedwig, so it should get to you by the time we're done with this one. Diaz, this is something that you did really well today, regardless of Sandy and his may or may not consider a brain fart, but regardless of that, you came to play today. What are your thoughts going into the next round? You're going to be playing Jake Cruikshank, a fairly new member of the fan leagues. What are your thoughts on that? And just generally speaking, what were your thoughts on your performance today?
I thought it did well. Like, the Matrix one, I should have known that thing with Lion. I remembered Lion, and then we're like, but I thought he... Yeah, but I thought it did well. I mean, it helped that I remember some shitty movie like Moses Jones. And I had to because his first name is associated with my first name, so I had to go.
Those little keywords, that's all you need. Sometimes, maybe if Sandy would have looked behind him and there was a stop sign, he'd have been like, ooh, signs. Yeah, but sometimes that's just not how it goes. So, Chris,
and that might be the first time I didn't even have to go to round 3. I try to remember last time I had
there you go. So, keep you fresh. So, if you made it this far in the video, you all know what that means. It means you probably liked it. So, if you didn't already, drop a like on the video. Comment below how loud you were yelling at the screen. Signs. Sandy Sandman Robinson, Chris Diaz. Once again, I appreciate you if you made it this far in the video. Make sure you subscribe to the There Will Be Movies live channel because the Instagram podcast is coming back. And if it's not already up at this point, I'm not sure when this is going to be uploaded. If it's not already up, it's going to be up soon. The next episode with Kurt Kolakowski and the 3 and Out podcast, that's going to be out real soon too. It's going to be live every Thursday, and they will be alternating. So, Henry Confidential, Sandy the Sandman Robinson, make sure you check out everything that he's doing over on Full Metal and just getting back into the leagues and everything. And obviously, we know Chris Diaz is coming to play anywhere that they'll call him. So he's having a lot of fun. His tracks is showing. So, Henry Confidential, There Will Be Trivia. We are out.